Did it work?
Hello.
Oh, it worked. Ooh, it's working. Yeah.
The message I just got. Oh,
Okay, so let's do an
okay.
intro and then let's discuss the message you got.
Okay.
Hi, everybody. It's me and my boyfriend, Nicole. I'm Aurora.
And I'm the boyfriend, Nicole.
And welcome back, everybody. We are trying something new. Um, Nicole and I are not together, like physically in the
But we're
sense,
still together.
but we're
But
still
in our
together.
not together, together. Yeah.
Yes,
Yes.
spiritually.
Here in Neverland.
Yes, where we hail from. Uh,
Right? And it's been a spectacular day, an
has
even
it,
better
Nicole?
evening. It has. Let me tell you about my date.
Okay, first of all, I would just like to say Nicole and I had a really good friend day. Before you get
We had
into
an
your date,
excellent. Okay. Mm.
we went and had sushi. I paid for sushi. We had a whole bottle of plum wine. Our friend Darlene was on the friend date with us. We had this like bomb, like fried banana. It was
Yes.
so good. Girl, I wish you could have had the ice cream. The ice cream with it was so flipping good.
Oh, I bet it
Uh,
was. Wonderful. For us
yeah.
that are allergic to dairy, we say, go fuck yourself.
You hope it what?
It was amazing.
Because you cut out there for a second, and I feel like the universe was like, you ain't gonna put that negativity on it. mm. Turn the, I think you need to turn the sound notifications to your phone off, maybe.
Okay, there we go. My
Okay.
bad. We're on silent.
Okay.
And go.
Anyway,
working out
um,
the working out the details.
working on the stuff,
Like life.
just like life.
Right?
Anyway, and then we went to like this store that is basically like the bougie version of Dollar General. It's called Pop Sugar. Is that what it's called? Or Pop Shelf?
And it was popping. Like let me oh we want
Yeah, we got
everything.
some.
Right? You a budget.
Mm-hmm. I did. $10. Oh, girl,
With the penny. Yes, and
I did.
you buy
There was
yourself.
like weird,
What?
like you sounded like an alien for a second. Oh, it's happening again now.
Is it better now? Can you hear me
It's
now?
better. I can hear you now. What was it? AT&T and Verizon that did? Was it AT&T that had that?
I have no, that was Verizon.
Oh, Verizon. Okay, gotcha. He moved to AT&T, didn't he, or something like that?
Something.
Yeah.
Yes. Uh so back on track. So
Yeah. Sorry. Ooh, hello.
oh yeah, and today
Oh, baby girl, you were breaking up so bad.
I'm going to see if and
Yay, we're back.
back again.
Yay. Sorry, guys, technical difficulties, but we figured it out. We're keeping all this in, by the way, because at this point, it's just like, oh, listen to these two doofuses trying to figure this out.
Right? So I had a date tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Let me give you an example of how said date went.
Yes, please do.
Well, guess who got pulled over and damn near taken to jail?
Oh, shit.
I said, no. He said, the smoke happened. He said, oh. Like, what's that mean? He was lying again.
Oh, my gosh. Okay. Hold on.
I did have fun, though. Thanks. So, yes.
Okay, I feel like before you tell the story of the date night, you should tell what he's been doing and saying that will now give this whole thing context.
Just explain.
Are you outside right now? Okay, because like it's like random. Like I don't know if your correct connection's not strong enough or what, but like your voice randomly does like this robotic thing.
I guess I have.
I think so.
And cut.
Okay, I'll finish recording.
Let's
Okay.
see. If I go in, does it?
Let's see. With your like horror movie door.
Dun 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 dun.
She's not currently being murdered, y'all. It just sounds like it.
And come on. So I swear this has meaning at some point.
Yeah, I swear. We may cut this little part out. I don't know. We'll see how I feel.
Okay. Well, I got my blueberry wine ready. So let's do this. So
Let's do this. Anyway, so let's get the people context. Does he have a nickname? I don't think we've nicknamed him, have we?
he is Petite Pete.
Oh, I thought that was a different one.
No, this is this one. We've talked off and on Facebook dating for at least like a month or two, like chatting and then like nothing, and then all of a sudden acting like nothing's missed, you know, and you're answering whatever the last question was like weeks later. This happens on dating apps sometimes. And it was just funny, you know, so I'm just like, and then we had a date planned, and then he got strep throat, and so we had to cancel said date. And then allegedly he went on vacation, and all of a sudden he popped back up, and you know, we have good conversation when we do chat and stuff. So I was like, all right. And he asked me out for this weekend, and I was like, I don't know. And then I'm like, let's just do this, right? At this point, let's just rip the Band-Aid off and get it over with. Maybe it'll be good, you know, like who knows, right?
Yeah, just try it.
But he kept getting like crazier and crazier as the date was getting closer and closer. And like, I'm like, is this what self-sabotage looks like? Like, we were talking about going to this game place here in town, and I was like, oh, I'm so gonna kick your butt at putt-putt. And he was like, I don't think so, because I used to be a semi-professional golf player. And I was like, oh, that's so cool. And he was like, just kidding. That was a lie. I'm like, okay. And then we were talking about doing something else, like playing Halo or whatever. And he was like, oh, yeah, I used to be like an MMA fighter. Like, I won 3 and lost 2. So, you know, and I was like, oh, my God, that's so cool. And he was like, got you again. It's another lie. And I'm like, okay, what's going on? And this is like middle of the day, like he's at work, like surely you're not fucked up at work, you know? Like,
well, you never fucking know at this point with people,
right? And I just kind of went from there, and I was like, okay. And just things like that. And then we had said date tonight, and I show at the place that we're supposed to be at.
Wait. Tell him about the double lie, the thing that he'd like double lied about.
Oh, today?
Yeah.
What was it? I can't even remember. What was it?
It was like well, shit, I was hoping you would remember. But basically he was like, huh, got you again, lied again.
Oh, the hockey thing.
Oh yeah.
When he sent me this speech or whatever, and it's supposed to be like a motivational speech or whatever about us going out on the date. And it was like this hockey coach like talking to the guys and stuff, and it's supposed to be like really like, you know, like motivational, but in the context of getting ready for a date, it was hilarious, you know. And so I was like, oh my God. And he was like, yeah, you know, I love hockey, but I've never been able to play. I can't even skate, you know, something I've always wanted to do. And I was like, oh, I feel you. I can't ice skate either. And he was like, gotcha. I grew up playing hockey, and I played for a long time. Like, I'm awesome at it. And I was like, oh, that's so cool. And he was like, third time. That was like a triple whammy. I can't skate at all. And I'm like, I don't get this. What is going on? Like,
See, you're better than I am. Because I'd have been like, yo, what the hell? Yo, this man is corny as hell. I'm over it. Like, what is
At this
this?
point, we're just riding this bitch out and just seeing whatever shall happen. Let's just see this amazing explosion that's going to happen.
I feel like at that point you were just you were just curious and you're
I
like,
have to see this clusterfuck, right?
let's go.
Not him, but the situation. Like, what
Right.
could possibly happen, right?
Right.
Oh, the date from the gift that keeps on giving.
Yes.
So I will say, he is a lovely human being. Like, good looking, got a lot of things going for him, hilarious, everything else. Just, typical for me, not the right fit. But he is a great person. Like, he is very generous, kind, fun, funny. Like, I had a good time. However, it
Right.
was a clusterfuck when you add it all together. So the place we went to, I have literally never seen it packed like that before, girl. Like, I've seen like half the parking lot packed because like it's huge. It's City Forum here in town. And they have everything from bowling to like tons of arcade games to like the go-karts, the putt-putt, like 18 holes in the middle of the place. Like, it's this warehouse freaking gaming place. And they have like 2 restaurants in there, kind of carnival food, kind of like wings and beer. But then they had this brand new bar restaurant, like dine in, like nice ass place that just opened, and it's like payday weekend here for people. So I have never, it was like no parking, like packed, and it's huge place, right? So I'm like, oh, this is gonna be great. Now I'm cool with crowds, they don't bother me, but a lot of people kind of get like, oh, it's too much, But he was like, everything's gonna be sold out. And I was like, nothing's ever sold out here. What do you mean I have to wait? But you can do other stuff, right? We go in, everything's sold out. Like, there's no
Dang.
like the bowling is sold out, like everything. He's like, I told you. And I'm like, okay, well, there's the restaurant here. And he's like, no, let's go somewhere else. I'm like, okay. So we go outside and we're standing out there, and he's like, this is weird, like standing in the parking lot looking for places. I'm like, why? Nobody cares. We're like on our
Why?
phone. That's norm,
Yeah.
And then he was like, I don't know where to go. Like, everything looks so good. Like, I don't know. And I'm like, what's up? And he was like, oh, I was having a little anxiety when we were out in the car. So I had like a couple hits. I'm like, hits of what? And he was like, like a little pipe. And of course, I go straight to
Crack pipe.
I'm like, let me see your teeth. No judgment, but they look good. I'm like, well, and he was like, it's just, a little vape pot. And I'm like, oh, okay. Still not cool. Like, why? But then I was like, me always looking at the positive. I'm like, oh, I'm flattered. He had anxiety about meeting me because I'm so fucking awesome. I don't know if that's what it was, but that's where I went with it, right?
You know what? Way to turn it around, Nicole.
I know, right? We're going to find a positive in everything. So then I was like, you need to eat. And he was like, I'm like, well, there's a restaurant right around the corner. I would normally name what it is, but when I tell you about said restaurant, you're going to be like, glad you didn't say it. We're going to beep that out. So.
That bad, huh?
So we go to it, right? And it's empty. Like, there's a handful of people in there. And I'm like, hey. And so we go there. We're both like, salad bar, and everything. And he orders a beer. I'm like, you a grown ass man. He's in his 30s. I'm like, I'm gonna stick with coffee. I have to try. So yeah. So we're eating and stuff. And then the bartender's talking to us. And I can't make this up. She starts to go into how she has started an online thing for inmates to get sexy and naked pictures of their significant others, because she, in her own words, says it's fucked up that they can get pictures of porn stars, but they can't get pictures of the women that they love. And I was like, that sounds like a personal thing. So then to prove my point, she said the whole reason she started was because her man is locked up. And
yep. Okay.
She didn't like that he couldn't get pictures of her and all this stuff. And I was like, am I at work? Like, P.S. If you didn't know already, social work, caseworker, that kind of thing. I've worked with prison systems and families and addiction, everything else, and no judgment. We all got someone who's been locked up, and there's plenty of people in jail, prison, awaiting trial that may not have done whatever we're accused of, haven't had a day in court. It's not a judgment thing. It's
No.
just in the context, it was a little like, oh my God.
No, for sure. Definitely. Honestly, that's actually a really cool idea. I mean, when you
Right?
think about it, it's like, oh, you can still be like, I don't want to say faithful, but you know what I mean. Like,
Yeah, right?
I don't really have an issue with porn at my own personal life,
No.
but I know,
And
some
it was
people
more
feel
like
it.
boudoir pictures was kind of what she was saying, kind of
Right.
thing. But it's like a first date and all this. The funniest thing was his face during the whole thing. And he's like, oh, wow, this salad is amazing. I'm going to eat it all. Like I'm a 5-year-old child finishing my vegetables. No eye contact. He's uncomfortable. Whereas I am curious as can possibly be. And I want to know your whole life story. Like,
Oh
two different
gosh,
vibes here.
he was
I
probably
think this is
sitting there.
amazing.
He
Right?
was probably sitting there thinking, "I am high as fuck right now. Is this happening?
I
Like, I'm
know.
just gonna
Is
eat
this
this.
real?
Is
Wait.
this real life?"
Right. Oh my God. So then the whole thing started with she loved my tattoo.
Was she
And
hitting on
no,
you?
I
Okay.
don't think so. But she loved my tattoo and stuff. And we're talking about that. And then she was telling me about how she got this tattoo artist who designed her web page, like the thing for it. And that's how it kind of went from there.
Mm.
Which she got into each one of our conversations we had over and over again and brought it back to
Oh.
her in prison. And
Ah!
he did say at one point, I am thoroughly impressed. Well, it doesn't matter what subject matter we're talking about. She is bringing it back to her. Like, just, it doesn't matter. It's her and prison. Boo. Every single time. He's like, I am thoroughly impressed.
The narcissism, chef's kiss.
Then this other chick that apparently works there, or maybe her night off, I don't know, but it's pretty obvious. Everybody knows her there, whatever, and it looked like she kind of worked there, is walking by the bar, and he goes, WTF, like, did you see that? And I was like, yeah. He was like, she's higher than me and on something totally different. And I was like, what? And then
I
I
can't
went to
wait for you to tell me which restaurant this was. Oh, y'all, this is my first time hearing the story, by the way. She's like, I gotta save it for the podcast. I'm like, okay.
restaurant that me and the truck driver went to.
I don't remember where you guys went. Damn it.
Anyway.
Oh, wait, yes, I do.
So anyway,
No.
Then the other thing was I went to the bathroom, right? And I was standing there waiting to wash my hands, and there's a woman there, and she looked like she had on pajamas that was kind of like falling off, like her butt was hanging out, everything. And just I was like, what's going on? And she's like, wash your hands, everything, and like just looks erratic and like everything. And then I noticed she got a hat on from the restaurant. And I'm like, she looked like she in dirty pajamas. I'm like, I will never, not just eat out here again. I never want to eat out again. Like, just.
Oh, no.
No offense, we all have a rough day. I'm not saying anything, but I'm just like, I feel like I have arrived at the meth palace. So
I was just about to say, okay, because I know what restaurant it is now. I'm literally not surprised. Like, because I'm like, yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah, because the other one on the other side of town that I usually go to, everything. I'm like, it's a really different vibe over here, right? Yeah.
Did you go? Did you go to the one that was down by the river?
No. This is right by the place we went to, the Forum.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't think you know which one it is. Anyway, so it just kept getting better and better. Then he was telling me about how one time he took some shrooms and he doesn't remember anything, but it was on his birthday, and like his friends had to tell him next day what happened. And he had met this girl from Tinder.
Oh gosh.
And they'd had one date, and she legitimately had come over, and they had like snuggled and watched a movie, but like nothing had happened.
Mm-hmm.
Second date, it's his birthday, and she's like, "Hey, I want to bring you a birthday present." And he's like, "Oh," and his friends are like, "Yeah, have her bring it. Like, come on." And so she comes over. Well, the birthday present she wanted to give him was birthday sex, right? Second date, whatever, no judgment, okay.
Mm-hmm.
But he's so out of it, he thinks he's a cat, and he is on all fours, rubbing up against everybody, meowing, trying to go in and out of her legs, which he's 6'4".
Oh my god.
And a big boy.
Oh my
god. Then his friend takes out, because he has 2 cats, right? Takes out a cat toy and is like trying to swing it in front of him, and he's trying to jump for it, right?
Oh,
and then said friend also gets out a laser pointer. Is like, look over here, and he's like, meow.
no.
And second date, Tinder chick stayed for the whole thing. Didn't know anyone. Didn't know anyone but him, the kitty cat, and she stayed. So then he wakes up the next morning. He doesn't remember anything, even her coming over. And he wakes up and she's laying in bed with him. And he's like, "How'd you get here?" And she was like, "You invited me." And he was like, "Who invited you?" And he goes, "Did we?" And she was like, "Oh, no." And he was like, "Okay." And she's like, "I think you should go ask your friends what happened." And he's like, cool. And so he goes out there and they tell him, and he was like, "Please tell me somebody got video." No, of course, all his friends respect him, so none of them would videotape. Plus, they was high too. So,
oh my gosh, that is hilarious.
I'm going, that happens on shrooms? Shit, never doing that.
Okay, well, first of all, let's just break this down. That girl must have really liked him because she stayed, or she may have been in the same boat that you are in of, let's just see how far this goes.
No, the best part is they had another date after that.
Oh.
And the funny thing is, do you want to know why it didn't work out? Because I sure as hell did.
I do.
He said their personalities just didn't really mesh. He really wasn't into it. So he's the one who was like, "I don't think we should see each other anymore."
Oh, he was the one that wasn't into it anymore.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
And then
Mr. Jellicle Cat himself was not feeling it.
oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh. Okay,
the
go
gift
off.
that keeps on giving. Then we're outside and he's trying to decide whether he should go to a bar or not.
Oh, this is after the date.
Yes. Mm-hmm. It's like, it's only 10 o'clock. Like, it's a Saturday night. Like, I feel like we should go do something. He's like, but I'm really still high. And I was like, okay, well, I don't know what you want to do. And the only thing that's probably open is like bars or whatever. And he's like, see, I normally say yes, but he's like, I'd probably drink way too much. Then I'm like getting blackout drunk. And then what? And I was like, well, here's what I feel like. You're a grown ass man. You got yourself here. You will figure it the fuck out. Because guess what? You was going and doing before I ever came into this picture 2.5 hours ago. So I think that's a you decision. And so I would suggest Uber in a hotel if that's your plan. But you know what? You got this, boo. I believe in you. So whatever you're going to do, you do. And he's like, fair. Okay. And so we're sitting there talking and stuff. And he was talking about how him and his previous relationship had like an open relationship. And they had been together for quite a while. And I was like, okay, well, did you learn from that? Are you not going to do that anymore? Do you feel like that's something you want? You know, like just, talking or whatever. And he was like, oh, there's no way I could ever just have sex with one person. Like, no, like I have to have like there's just no way. And I was just like, all right.
Okay, well, good to know.
Why did you go out with me? Like, What has ever happened? Because I said, I know I did. Dating to find love.
Well,
Apparently, I need to be more specific. So, of course, last time I tried to be specific, Tinder kicked me off. So I don't know.
oh gosh.
Which I asked this poly open guy about the picture that got me kicked off of Tinder, and he was like, I don't get it. He's like, it's not bad at all. And I
I
was like,
don't
right?
I don't think it was the picture. I really don't.
Okay. Well, so anywho.
Sound off below, people, if you think it was the picture. I think this bitch got reported, but that's just me. I mean, I'm just saying,
Reported for not doing shit and someone made up shit about me. That's what I feel like.
yeah, I'm just saying, I really don't think it was the picture.
Yeah, because I never ever heard from Daddy again.
Yeah.
David, I
Um,
feel like I uploaded new pictures and he got pissed off. And
yeah.
that stuff that I wrote on there. But anywho, so so at this point, I am going self. What's going on here? Is it me?
And self responded with,
Bitch, I don't know. we we trying to manifest, we meditating, we getting ourselves all ready, like we putting our best selves out there. We're funny, we're sweet, we're honest, we're sincere. Like you ask us something, we tell you. Yeah, we still keep getting all this shit. And so we're to the point where we're ready to be one of those people that goes, if you got A, B, C, and D, swipe left. Don't waste your time. Don't waste my time. Hit the road, Jack. There's somebody for you. It ain't me.
now we're starting to understand these dating profiles of these
Yes,
men
yes.
of like, if you got list,
Right. And I
it's
never
like,
want to be like that because it's so negative. But I'm like, I get it now.
yeah. I mean, it's always understandable. It's like, but damn dog. Well, I mean, that is a good question. Is it you? Is your picker off? Like, what's up?
Dude, we try everything. It's I don't uh,
Is
I
it
don't
the
I have no idea. Oh, I know one thing. And I've thought this and I've told you a million times, and I probably sit on here like, don't ever be nervous about going on a date. Ever, 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 ever. Never, ever, ever. Because we all just human beings out here looking for love, looking for whatever, you know.
Mhm.
But like there's no reason to be nervous because one, the other person is probably more nervous than you or as nervous. And two, it don't really fucking matter. It really
Not
doesn't matter. If you show up in pajamas or if you show up gorgeous, it doesn't matter. That person's just happy you showed up. Okay. And 9 times out of 10, that ain't what you're looking for anyway. You might have a good time, but it ain't nothing to worry about, you know? So that's my soapbox. So yeah. Oh, because let's talk about the date from the day before.
oh,
Different person. That's a date.
Nicole's had some real winners lately, y'all.
Okay. That was that was at my favorite restaurant, the Table. Oh, where the waitress did go, where's your bestie?
Oh, cute.
Right. I was like, she's at work. So I had a lunch date and he seemed very nice, right? Show up to the date. He was a little early. I like that. He came out to greet me at the car, right? Which I was early. What? Shocker. Like 5 minutes, but still it counts.
Yeah, you were early? That's
Right?
what matters.
I know, right? And so he comes out, says hi to me, gave me a little hug. We go inside. As I'm sitting down, I noticed that his shorts are unzipped. And I said to him as he was sitting down, I was like, "Hey, your your pants are unzipped." And he was like, "Huh?" I said, "Your pants are unzipped." He's like, "What?" And I was like, "Your pants are unzipped," as the waitress is coming up. And she was like, "Can I use any drink?" I'm like, "We'll take some waters." And she walks away, and I'm like, he was like, "I know." When I went out, like, "Okay, zip them up." And he was like, "It's like zipper's broke, you know, and so they don't want to catch." And I'm like, "Zip up your pants." Like, so he's like, "All right, all right." And he zipped them up. I'm like, that should have been the red flag to leave right then. But I'm like,
Yeah.
I really wanted some Thai food. So the pad Thai was calling to me. So we proceed to do the date. You know, he seems still a little bit like angry maybe about the ex.
Oh, ooh.
Which is like a year ago, but I'm like, whatever, this food's really good. I'm really looking for someone to do shit with, like go tubing, you know, like whatever. Probably isn't the person, but you know, let's just see what happens, right? So then the date ends. It's fine. Whatever. We leave. I get a text from him. He goes, "Were you wearing a bra during the date?" And I'm like, "Oh, here we go." And I'm like, "No, I don't really like bras." And he goes, "Cool, cool. Can I see your tits?"
Oh!
Now let's understand. Before this date, we usually just said, "Hey, how you doing?" "Not much. How are you doing?" Blah, blah, blah. Like nothing. We talked a couple of different apps or whatever. And finally, like, you know, he's like, "You want to go out?" And I'm like, "Sure." You know, I was like, you know what? Let's try something different, because we're always looking for a personality and like trying to mesh before. Maybe it's something you just got to do in person. Mm-mm,
Nope.
mm-mm, nope.
Nope. Nope. Nope.
No.
Nope.
Nope. So then, yeah. Can I see your tits? No. Then later that night, what are you doing? Watching a movie. You want to go for a walk? It's like after 10 o'clock at night. I'm like, when? And he goes, meow.
What is with you and the cat boys?
I don't know. That's what he said. And I was like, and we're done. Okay. All right.
So, you are just back 1,000 right now.
I know. I'm like,
Killing it.
do we need to find another dating app? Like, what do we
Girl, at this point, who knows? Try the other ones.
trial by fire?
OK Cupid, Bumble.
No, I've done Bumble. I've done OK Cupid. I've done Tinder. I've done Facebook dating. I did
Hinge
Hinge.
again.
Maybe.
Try Hinge again. We haven't done that one in a while.
All right. I don't know. We'll see. Like, this is crazy.
Girl, I mean, so I guess.
What? Yes.
All
Food
I'm
for
gonna
thought.
say is the common factor in all these situations is you.
Thanks. I didn't even think about that. Wow, you're a fucking genius.
So I'm just saying, like, what are you ask yourself, like, what is it that you're either putting on your profile or something that is like, and maybe it's not you, maybe it's just the people that were around, who knows. But I think that's like a valid question. Like, you have to ask yourself, is it me? Like, am I attracting these things? And like, am I just purposely ignoring these things, or are people around me just like batshit? And
no. Do you know what it is?
What?
I really think it's this simple. Met person.
You haven't met. Okay, so it broke up a little bit, but I think you said you haven't met your person yet.
I haven't met my person yet. That's exactly what it is. Because, you know, it's like every single relationship I've been in has not worked out. Hence why I'm single now. Do you know what I mean?
Right.
So it doesn't matter if they were great or what, or, you know, it didn't work out because I'm single now, which is fine. It's fine. No, I really am very happy, you know, but it's like, I really want someone to spend time with. I want to have like the other night we had tornado warnings and everything. Afterwards, what did I say to you? I really just want someone I want someone to be able to call in this kind of situation. Children, they're wonderful. Greg was reading to me in New York, Dungeons and Dragons, and explaining all the characters to me.
Yeah.
Hunter was telling me where to go, pull a blanket over my head. It's going to be fine. You know, Nikki sending me pictures of the animals and everybody in the bathroom, him and Trinity. So, I mean, I have wonderful love in my life, everything else. However, I'm like, I'm really ready to have someone to hold me and like cares about me. I know I got all y'all, but I want a man.
Girl,
My own personal dick for my pleasure and to love me.
Hey, at least you're honest. Oh,
Pussy's awesome. Maybe I'll go back to pussy someday. Okay, but right now I'm really my dick.
hey.
Not just any dick, my dick. Where are you? His name's Dick. Maybe that's what he do. Maybe going for some Richards or something. I don't know. If you're out there, please find me. Help me, Obi-Wan. You're my only hope. What?
Oh gosh, help me, Obi Dick. You're my only hope. Oh gosh.
And
Any hoozles.
Yeah.
Well,
So,
that was
in
lovely.
conclusion, still single. Hashtag.
In conclusion,
Still single and ready to mingle. What's up, boo?
I feel like you need to go 3 for 3 and find another cat boy in your life.
Another cowboy?
Cat boy, like a meow boy, like meow meow.
I love you so much. Go fuck yourself.
That is 100% fair.
Take that vibrator and enjoy yourself, okay? So, what did we get today on our shopping trip for you today?
Condoms.
Yes, because you getting ready, right? And I swear to God, if you get somebody first, oh my God, I'll be so happy for you.
That sounded very happy for me.
I'll be so happy for you.
Yeah, my little situation is over now because people want to play games.
Good riddance. At least you had a situation.
Well, it wasn't any better than yours. Anyway, we can talk about that next time.
It's alright.
Any hoozles. Well, I love you guys. I'm sure Nicole does too. Thanks so much for listening.
Nothing but love. What?
Did you say butt love?
No, I said nothing but love.
Oh, nothing but love.
Yes. Love, peace, and harmony, boo. And if you have someone to love, I'm so fucking happy for you and love them real hard, extra hard for me. And if you don't, come find me.
She's out here looking, y'all. She don't care.
Right?
Boys, girls, she's down for it all.
But only one at a time.
Yes, one at a time in a monogamous, happy relationship.
Yes. So.
Yeah. But don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave us a comment down below.
Be nice.
Be nice.
I've had a hard day.
I normally say don't talk to strangers, but shit, let's all talk to strangers tomorrow.
Right? Someone out in the real world.
Yeah.
Just say, yo, what's up to someone. Your mailman, a guy at the grocery store, whatever hits you.
Take a chance, baby.
Right? You want to buy my groceries and yours? What's up? Want some digits? No? Okay. Going back to the freezer section. Ice cream's on sale.
Yes, eat the ice cream. Eat the rejection away.
Only if it's non-dairy. Okay. So, we do swallow though. However, love you.
That was a journey for me. Thank you so much. Thanks so much, guys, for sticking with us through these technical difficulties. I feel like we figured it out in the end.
I think we did too. Yes, it was all my fault, just like everything else.
No, you even said that, ma'am. You took that completely and ran with it.
I take full responsibility.
There's no responsibility to take.
Okay. Anyway, much love. Enjoy your journey. Let us know how it's going.
Yes.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.